In Judge Brooks Smith case,
at the McKeesport police
the assistant U.S. attorney told John Hudisek, all we got to do is vacate this order is to present these three false motions to the Pittsburgh federal court. They'll bite on it the way we present the case. We'll have a Rule 3 case that vacates the Rule 32 and evidentiary hearing, and it won't be an evidentiary hearing to bring out the evidence. So concealing evidence and forbidding evidence to be presented in the court, that's a mistrial or hung jury. Nothing they can do. Judge Brooks Smith is going to call a Rule 3, and it's just a forged indictment case. Linda Montgomery, she'll be sitting in the jury presence, and they'll know who she is when she walks in looking like $1 billion, and they'll be so damn confused because they're poor white people and poor black people from Pittsburgh, the suburbs, and inside the city. They're not going to pick no one that's intelligent enough to figure out that the government forged the indictment, and they're concealing Raymond Scales evidence, and they're using Raymond Scales evidence to prosecute Linda Montgomery's spouse. And what they basically want to do, we want to find out President Ronald Reagan and Judge Brooks Smith, who is the criminal in this case? Who is forging the indictment? Who is committing perjury? Who is subordination of perjury? Is it the DEA or is it Raymond Scales? Because everyone knows Raymond Scales' evidence has already been found out to be the one that's going to be in the case, and the suppression hearing is going to be a stage case where they're not going to suppress the evidence. And when the Assistant Attorney Elliot McClain said, when we present these three false motions to the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, they're not going to give Linda Montgomery's spouse no justice, because that's not the way they rule. Plus, it just goes to the Supreme Court. It's not for the Third Circuit. It's never supposed to go there, but you have to go through those channels and stages of the case to get to where you want to go in the pardon series from 1990 to 2020, then 2020 to 2025, and the case will be vacated. Judge Brooks Smith is not going to ruin his wife. It's not going to ruin his children. Not going to ruin his parents. Not going to ruin his grandparents' history and legacy for some simple-ass white boys that we prepared these three false motions to and give it to them, and they're going to recover them out the archives. I mean, a fool could tell you that the three motions are forgery. A fool could read it and tell you they're no good. But see, when you're dealing with white supremacy, white racists, KKK, you're dealing with some damn fools that want to just prove a point and going to break the law no matter what anyone says. No matter what Judge Brooks said, they don't have no respect for Judge Brooks Smith. The U.S. Marshals are going to bring in and listen to the Black Voodoo scam. They have no respect for the FBI, Walter Weiner, Pittsburgh director. No respect for FBI agent Bland. They're going to conceal both of them. And Coach Spacey already knows. They discussed it in 1984 when they kidnapped Amy Ron, found out that he's the Islamic Messiah, what they're going to do. So John Hussein said, we ain't paying these fools no attention. Let them play their game. Ain't a damn thing they can do to you. Once you go home, they touch you. The Sudan military and Islam will go to that Pentagon and kill every one of them whiteys and shit in their mouth. I said, Mr. Hussein, I'm sure they know that.